All right, I think we're recording, you guys. I just wanted to kick this off by saying thank you for your time. I know it is summer and kids are home and you guys are spending, one of your amazing summers with your children for the most of you. And it is hot. There's some pretty sunny days. Y'all got a lot of things going on. So the fact that you would spend some time with us, we really appreciate it. We're not going to make this long. We're just going to give you some information. And the goal is by the end of this, you can get an idea if this is the right fit for you. We're never like that high pressure community where it's like, you got to join, like get in. We're not like that. We're just here to share some information and a little bit of our story of why we chose Bravenly. And then you can decide from there if this is the right fit for you, if this is something that you're interested in, something you want to do as well. So I'll tell a little bit about my story. My name is Brittany Beck, and I started in network marketing about 6 years ago. And what I decided to, or why I got involved was I was a school teacher. I taught middle school. I desperately needed a few $100 extra. We weren't able to afford vacations. We were living in debt. There was like no extra money for any kind of luxuries in life. So I thought, man, what would an extra $200, $300 a month look like for our family? What would that do for our family? And I thought it could give us some wiggle room. So I don't know about you guys, but the way the world is right now, especially with inflation and gas prices and grocery prices and everything so freaking expensive right now, a lot of people are desperately looking for that extra wiggle room. And so that's where I was. I needed some extra wiggle room. So I thought, if I get involved in this company, I like the products, and if I share them with some people, maybe I can make some extra money. That was my goal. And I got involved and I was able to create that extra income and more. And I eventually was able to work enough to, completely replace my income, my husband's income, and retire both of us. But I will say it all started with just that desperate need for an extra couple $100 and seeing an industry that the more results that you got, the more, you worked and got results, the better you were paid. And I'll tell you that in teaching, that's not how it was. It didn't matter if I taught the best lessons ever and every student made an A+ on the test. No one paid me $1 more, okay? It didn't matter if I stayed late, I worked overtime, I had better results. There's nothing I could have done as a teacher to make more income. And so when I found this industry, I was like, man, I love performance-based pay. I love creating results, impacting people, and getting paid for it. Because I impacted a lot of lives in teaching, and it didn't matter if I impacted one life or 100 lives, I didn't get paid $1 more based on any of that. So some people just show up and then clock out, And so I loved this because the harder you work, the more income you could make. And so I fell in love with that. And then at Bravenly, I will say what really sparked my interest, what really made this be the company to be part of for me was the community. It was very much a faith-based community. They're not ashamed of, their faith and things like that. And also it was a loving, inclusive community that was extremely important for me. I don't have a big group of friends in real life. We've moved several times, but having that community where you can have people that root you on, that really want you to succeed, that really want you to see better results. They want your life to improve. That's important to me. And that's important to a lot of people. A lot of people get involved for a couple $100 in this industry, and they don't realize a lot of what they needed was that community, was that big group of cheerleaders rooting them on, was that group of people saying, good job, you just hit a rank or you just hit an achievement. Again, in the teaching world, and many of you in your full-time jobs, it didn't matter if you had a great day at work. No one cheered you on. No one clapped when you achieved something. And in this environment, you get that. But some of the other things that were really intriguing to me at Bravenly were the products. If you haven't had a chance yet, I encourage you to talk to the person that invited you on this or invited you to catch the replay and ask for their link and just click around on the products. They are attractive, they are fun, they are trendy, and they're so affordable and impactful. Those are things that people want to get involved with because they want to be able to share things that are going to impact lives that people can afford, and they're consumable, so people order them month after month. So some of the products, you guys, that we fell in love with right away were the coffee. If you've not done any research on mushroom coffee, functional mushrooms, I encourage you to do that. Not only do they provide a quick high impact, but they also provide long-term benefits. So the amount of long-term benefits that you get from functional mushrooms is mind-blowing, you guys. This is the product of this decade. This is the thing that people are all raving over. So if you haven't, just take a few minutes tonight and look up mushroom coffees, functional mushrooms, and you'll see a slew of things. Like look up anything, like I can't say any medical terms, but whatever medical terms you want to do, and functional mushrooms. And you're probably going to find something that this can assist with, or functional mushrooms can assist with. It's mind blowing that. So that was one of my favorite products when I got involved. Gold. I know Jermaine might talk a little bit about gold, y'all. This product, it's bright yellow. Let me see if this one's open. Oh, it is. Look at that. It's bright yellow, so it's eye catching. It smells like a snickerdoodle candle. It tastes incredible, and you can mix it so many different ways. You could put it in your oatmeal, you could put it in milk, you could put it in your coffee, you could put it in a shake. It tastes delicious, and we're seeing amazing results with inflammation. We're seeing amazing results with appetite control, fat burning, immune system support with this. It's a turmeric based latte drink, and it's delicious. And then we've got, this is our most popular, Rush. It is a strawberry coconut refreshing drink that you can have in morning or in the afternoon. It's full of vitamins. It's got some electrolytes in there. It gives you energy. It makes you feel amazing. Appetite control. That's been probably the most popular, and it actually tastes really good. I know that for me, there is a lot of supplements out there, you guys. If you have not walked down the supplement aisle of Walmart, Target, walked into a GNC or scrolled your news feed a little bit, you're going to see a lot of supplements. What I will say is the people who actually consistently use supplements are the people who actually enjoy them. So the fact that we have supplements that people enjoy ingesting is what can create residual income. And if you've never heard that term residual income, all that means is that I sell gold once and they fall in love with it and they order it over and over. I get paid over and over and over for the work I did once. And that's what you want. You want people to fall in love with your products, and they only continue to order if they enjoy using them. If they taste really bad or they're not pleasurable to use, a lot of times they order once, they don't order again. And so we're seeing a lot of reorders. We're seeing a lot of people with results, and they're actually enjoying taking supplements. So that's huge. So I want to pass it over to Kylie. She's going to share a little bit about her product story. And let me make sure. Can you unmute yourself, Kylie?
Yep.
Okay. Take it away, girlfriend.
Okay. Well, my name's Kylie, and I'm from a small town in Indiana, and I was immediately sold from the products. That was the thing that sold me right off the bat. Was I had a hysterectomy in October, and I'm 43 now, and I had gained some weight from that taking place. And so one thing that I was really looking for was some weight loss, something to help boost that back up again, right? And I was sent the coffee, the gold, and the drive, because the drive helps with hormonal support. So that was really important for me. And I got started on those products right away. And I'm kind of going to backtrack in just a second on that. But that was the first thing that I was looking for, was the weight loss. And within, 3 weeks, I think, I had dropped 16 pounds from using those products consistently on a daily basis. But of course, I just got into this back in May. So my hysterectomy was in October. And like I said, I was going to jump back. So I'm jumping back. When I first got the products, they showed up on the day that I had a surgery, and I had my gallbladder removed. So I wasn't able to start them until the very next day after, I got home and rested and all that good stuff. So I started the products the very next day. And I don't know if anybody knows about a gallbladder surgery, but you end up with 4 incisions if you're lucky enough to do laparoscopic. And usually you have a lot of swelling, a lot of discomfort, a lot of bloating, and I didn't have any of that. And I'm not trying to make any medical claims or anything like that, but I swear that it's from the gold. That when I went for my 2-week checkup, my doctor was in awe because I walked in wearing jeans, and she goes, people do not wear jeans after their gallbladder is taken out. They do not. They're wearing leggings, they're wearing sweatpants, anything but blue jeans, because you're usually so bloated, you're inflamed, you're still in pain, you have discomfort. And she was just so shocked by it that I came home and I immediately told my friend about it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it has to be these products, because I haven't done anything else. Like, I literally started them the day after I had my surgery. So these have been phenomenal for me, and I know they'll be phenomenal for you and the people that you choose to share them with, if this is something that you decide to jump in with us all and do, which we all hope that you do, because you're here and somebody thought that you were pretty dang special to be on this call with us today. And I love that. And I love that for you. So that is my story with the products. And then of course I jumped all in and have been running with it every day ever since. And so thank you so much for allowing me to be here and share that with you. And back to you, Brittany.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kylie. I love your story, and you were such a trooper trying the products and going through all that while you're having a surgery. We were like, oh, girl, are you okay? She was like, I'm doing great. I was like,
good.
hey.
I'm great.
I was like, you can't tell you just had a surgery. You are doing pretty great. So another reason, you guys, why we chose Bravenly was the compensation plan and the timing. Compensation plan and timing aren't everything, but what I will say is that they are pretty important. And if you find a company that is going into growth mode, what that can do for you is it provides a lot of excitement. It provides a high energy. It's a high vibe. There's just like so much excitement going on, and it just keeps your fire going and growing. So I will say that just in last month, we were here about 2 weeks. We doubled the company. In about 2 weeks, we doubled the company's volume in 2 weeks. And so what that means for you is that doesn't put money in your paycheck. Okay. There's no secret there. That doesn't put money in your paycheck. But what it does is it provides this high energy environment so that if you step into it, you know that there's going to be a lot of people doing the exact same things you're doing. They're doing the activities, they're running, they're trying to build their checks. There's so much excitement and high energy going on. So that's why timing is important. The other thing about timing is this company is completely untapped. Like, if you join tonight, I encourage you to go talk to 10 people tomorrow and say, have you ever heard of Bravenly? You know what they're going to say? Nope, never heard of it. Nope, never heard of it. And you know what that does? That gives you the opportunity to be the first person to share it with them. And so it's not like they've already tried it because their mom used to sell it, their aunt used to sell it, or their coworkers sold it. They've never tried it. So they're a lot more curious and open-minded about, never heard of it. What is it? Okay, so that gives you that opportunity. And then with our comp plan, you guys, the comp plan pays 10 different ways. Okay, so what that means is that it doesn't matter what you choose to do with Bravenly. If you come in and put volume in, you get paid on it. So I kind of consider it almost like a dual comp plan. And if you're in the industry, you know what that means. That means that we've got compensation that really rewards people who are bringing in customers. Those are our clubs, and you can get recognition posts, shout outs, and pay raises, all based on just customers. And then we've got our team building structure where you can get some rank advancements and extra bonuses if you're building teams. So it's basically a dual comp plan, but it pays up to 10 different ways, up to 53% on every dollar that comes in the company, they push back out into the field. The average in the industry is 35%. So I don't know about you, but would you rather make 35 cents on a dollar or 53 cents on a dollar? I know what I would choose. And a lot of it has to do with our company open during COVID times. So we don't have a lot of overhead. A lot of companies that opened years ago, they had to have those big office buildings and everyone was in-house, and all those big corporate people with lots of salaries and stuff like that. We're able to build remote and build through, the situations that we walked into when the company opened during COVID time. So it's actually worked out to the benefit to the field, because more money goes back into your pocket. The people are actually, in my opinion, doing the work, sharing the news, sharing the products, right? So that has been incredible. So if you want more information about the comp plan, you want a full breakdown, there's one on YouTube. You can just go to Bravenly Global on YouTube, and there's a full 28-minute breakdown that shows you every little part of the comp plan. But what I can tell you is, whether you're a numbers person or not, if you come in and you put volume in, you put people in, you do the activities, you make money. They don't quiz you on it. Okay. They are going to make you pass a quiz before you get your paycheck. It spends the same way. And there's a lot of money to be made just in, the couple weeks that we had to build last month. a lot of people replaced their full-time income with just that, couple weeks of time to build. So the income ability is incredible. The opportunity is incredible. The timing is incredible. Like I said, it's completely untapped. But we are going to put this company on the map. So what I don't want you to do is hear this opportunity and sit back and think, maybe one day things will be right for me. They won't. They'll never be the perfect time to start a business. You'll never be less busy. In our minds, we're like, one day I'll be less busy and then I'll go to the gym. Then I'll start working out. Then I'll start dieting. Then I'll start my side business. It never happens. You have to prioritize and make the time if you want something to be different. You have to physically make changes if you want things to be different. And so what I would encourage you is that it doesn't matter how busy you are, how crazy things are in your life. If you know and you have a why, you have a reason to make some extra money, you know that you need to do this. This sounds interesting to you at all, then jump in now. There's not going to be a better time. A year from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, you're going to see a lot of people in this Zoom that are having a lot of success. They're making a lot of money. You're gonna be like, I remember when that was just like a little baby company. And I should have got involved then. And now I feel like I've missed the boat. You'll never have missed the boat. If it's 10 years from now, join us. But now is the time where people haven't heard about it. You can be the person in your community, in your audience to share it with. So Jermaine, if you will unmute and share a little bit about your experience so far.
Well, hey friends, thank you so much for joining us. So I do want to say this, whether you decide to join us or not, you need to reach out to the person who invited you to this call and tell them thank you, because they see something in you that you may not see in yourself. And I know for me, that was a big deal starting out. So I'm going to give you a little bit of my backstory. So my name is Jermaine. I have 3 boys, a 19-year-old with autism, an 18-year-old who just graduated from high school, and a 5-year-old toddler. I'm married. My husband works midday, I guess is what you would call it. So he sleeps during the day. He works during the night, and then he comes home while we're sleeping. So a lot of the times my household is run by me. How many of you guys, you can relate to that? Like, you're the one that runs the household and all those things, right? Like, you do everything. That's me. And so when I first saw Bravenly, what attracted me to Bravenly, you guys, believe it or not, it's not the products, it was the systems. Because I knew that as a busy mom, I needed something that I can plug my team into. See, I had already built a successful 7-figure earning, or not earning, but like sales team. We were doing that already, but building that business was hard, you guys. I had to create all the systems. If I stopped showing up, my team stopped showing up. I had to run all the calls. I had to do a lot of the incentives. I had to make all the graphics. And so that meant that I spent a lot of my time with my team and on my phone, but I love that. But you know what? Honestly, I know that I'm not normal. Me doing this full time is not going to be a lot of people's dreams. And I say that because I started out in this industry just wanting to earn my products for free. Brittany told you she just wanted to make a few $100s. And that's where a majority of my team came from. So I knew that if I was spending so much time on my phone, creating all the things, doing all the things, I wasn't going to be duplicating myself enough to be able to take a step back, right? Like, it was tiring. So when they showed me Bravenly and all the systems, you guys, my mind was blown. Like, I did not care what the product was. I was like, I am all in. I told Brittany, sign me up. And she's like, well, don't you want to know what we're selling? And I'm like, nah, see, I'm a very red personality. It looks pretty. It sounds good. I'm with the right people. Like, let's just do it. And so she's like, all right, let's take a step back, right? Like, let's pull it back a little. So the 2 most important things for me were the systems and the culture. I said it, I don't care about the products. It didn't really matter to me, because I know with the right systems and with the right people, you can sell anything. And if you are here on this call, it's because somebody sees something in you that you would fit really well in our culture. You have a good heart if you're here. You love to help people if you're here. You want more, that's why you're here. And so I knew that those 2 things, I love the culture here, you guys, the community. Can you feel the energy? Read the chats. There's so much love here. And like Brittany said, I don't have a lot of physical friends. My husband was in the military, so we moved a lot. All my friends are online. And I have made the best friends in this community. But you want to know what's even better? I told you I didn't care about the products. I came here because of the systems and the culture. But then I finally tried the products and my mind was blown because my body, I'm very sensitive to supplements. Have you guys ever taken a supplement and your body just completely shut down? I remember my previous supplements that I would try, the very first day I would use it, I would literally go to sleep. Everything it was supposed to do was the opposite for me. That's always how it was. I knew it wasn't the product. I knew that was just my body. But when I tried Bravenly's products, none of that stuff happened for me, you guys. Now, this is going to be TMI. If you're a guy, you may want to cover your ears for this one. But recently, I had my IUD removed. You guys know what that is? It's a hormonal birth control that's inserted in our body so we won't have any more kids. So I had that removed in the end of February. So from March, my body was okay. April to May, I gained 14 pounds that my body just would not release. And I took that as my body just trying to rebalance their hormones, right? And so I started these products around probably the end of April, beginning of May. And during that time, I didn't lose a lot of weight. I'm not going to tell you, I wasn't like Kylie. I wish I was. I didn't lose 16 pounds, but before I started these products, my body was gaining weight, half a pound every freaking day. I would watch it, half a pound, half a pound, half a pound. No matter what I did, you guys, I worked out, I ate, I cut my calories, my weight just kept going up. I started taking these products and my weight is finally going down. But what's even crazier is I haven't lost a lot of weight, but I can see the changes in my body. So if you're using these products and you're stepping on the scale and you're like, my weight isn't budging. Well, neither was mine. I lost 2 pounds. But if you see the pictures of what I looked like before and what I look like now, it's pretty insane. And so when I saw that, they have good systems. They have good culture. They have products that I can stand behind. I knew that I was all in. But what's more important for me was not really what I can do, because I know my personality type. I'm going to figure it out no matter what. But it's more important for my team. So I have a girl on my team. I won't say what her name is because she didn't allow that. But she launched her business and in 2 hours, she hit her first rank. That wasn't something she was able to do before. And I'm not telling you that if you join in 2 hours, you're going to hit your first rank. That is not what I'm saying at all. I don't know you. I don't know your work ethic. I don't know what you're going to do, your background or anything like that. But what I want you to know is we have the right systems. We have the right community. If you get plugged in, if you stay connected to the person who connected you to this call and you do what they tell you to do, you can hit your goals in about no time. The systems, the tools, the community, and the love, it's perfect here. So I don't know about you, but like I said, reach back out to the person who invited you and just tell them thank you. Thank you for thinking of me because they love you. So back to you, Brittany.
Thank you, Jermaine. Let me see. All right, so we're going to wrap this up. I know we've taken about 20 minutes of your time. So guys, we appreciate your time. What I would encourage you to do, just like Jermaine said, reach back out. If you are like, man, I'm willing to just take a chance on myself. That's where I was when I started in this industry, you guys. I was like, you know what? If I was a betting woman, I'd bet on myself. And maybe you're in the place where you're like, yeah, I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I'm smart enough. I'm not outgoing like they are. Da, da, da. Nobody starts that way. We all start scared, nervous, doubtful, questioning everything, skeptical. So I don't know what your emotions are, but I have a good guess because I've been in your shoes. And I'm telling you, bet on yourself for once. Know that you are worthy. You are worthy of success. You are worthy of changing your life. Your family is worth it. And take a chance on yourself, you guys. It is only a $49 decision. If you see this little box right here, this little kit's $49. Now, if you're really wanting to make some solid extra income, I would start with a product pack so that you're getting products that you can try, products that you can sample, and then that $49 becomes free because you're getting a product pack. So we've got kits that are $259, we've got kits that are $399, and then that becomes free. So I would encourage you to start with a product pack so you can get some products, you can get on the products so that you want to shout them from the rooftops as well, and you can share some with some people that are in your circle. But whatever you decide to do from here on out, we want you to know that we're rooting you on. We wish you the best. If you decide to be part of our Bravenly family, we will welcome you with open arms, and we hope to see you at convention in September. That's where we all gather. We hear a lot of news. We get a lot of trainings. We have a lot of fun. We do some parties. So that's our next big in-person event. But again, whether you decide to join in or sit on it or think about it or whatever, we're here. We're happy to answer any more questions you have. And we wish you the best in your future. So thank you guys for your time, and we will see you guys later. Bye.